Good morning, all of you. How are you all? Today we are going to take a look at correlative conjunctions. See the examples: either or, neither nor, but and, not only but also. Now see, what do correlative conjunctions do? They are used in pairs to join phrases or words that carry equal importance within a sentence. Phrases, words, and clauses, as we earlier discussed. So, what is the difference between phrase and a clause? A clause is group of words. Phrase is also a group of words. Clause will have its own subject and verb and object. But a phrase is a group of words. It will have no combination of subject or verb, and if we see phrase without complete sentence, we cannot have the complete meaning. But in comparison to phrase, clauses, if we see without complete sentence, a simple clause, it will give us a sort of meaning. Next, see the examples of correlative conjunctions, where here we are using these conjunctions with the words or nouns. Both musicians and athletes must train for long hours. So, noun and noun. Neither mom nor dad like the backpack I have chosen. They think it's ugly. Another words, two words. Then mom and dad took both Carl and me for shopping. Again, between two words. Now see example of phrases. We searched not only behind the garage but also under the apple tree. So up under the apple tree is a phrase, and we are connecting here two phrases. Again, one more example of phrase. We always do back to school shopping early in either the third or the fourth week of July. Now see the examples of clauses. Either you patch the tire or buy a new one. Here you is not given, but it is understood that you is subject here. So it's a clause because we are having subject you, then verb buy, then object new. What do correlative conjunctions do? They are used in pairs to join phrases or words and carry equal importance within a sentence. Now see three conditions when we use correlative conjunctions. Ensure verbs agree so your sentence makes sense. Verb should be agreeing. Make sure that nouns agree. And be sure to keep parallel structure intact. So now we will discuss all these points in detail. See the examples of correlative conjunctions. You either cook or clean the house. So see here, either and or are the correlative conjunction, and we have used here the singular form of verb because of subject you. Not only but also, not only is she beautiful but she is intelligent also. So here is used for she. See the replacement of verb and subject. So here we have used is she, and in next part we have used she is. This sentence we'll discuss in the next slides in detail. Now see neither nor. Neither the basket team nor the basket team nor the football team is doing well. So is used here with the second subject, football team. Both my cousin and my best friend like ice cream. Again, like verb is used to make agree with the second subject. Whether you stay or go is your decision. So here is used for your decision. Then, just as many Canadians love hockey, so many Italians love soccer. Again, verb is agreeing the subject Canadian, and here this verb is agreeing with Italians. Now the conditions which we have discussed in the previous examples. First condition is verb must agree. Now see, if you connect two subjects with a correlative conjunction, the second one must agree with the verb that follows. The second one must agree with the verb that follows. See example, every single evening either the horned owl or the squabbling cats wake Samanth with their racket. Now see here, the second subject should have the verb according to its position or form. Here we are having squabbling cats in plural form. Though when we write verb, we will write in singular form. See here, if we change the position of the subjects, every single evening either the squabbling cats or the horned owl. Now we are having singular subject here. This is second subject, first is this one. So we will write verb not according to the first subject, we will write according to the second one. So we will write here wakes Samantha with its racket. Next condition is pronouns must agree. When you connect two subjects with a correlative conjunction, the second one must agree with the pronoun that follows. The second one must agree with the pronoun that follows. Now see example. Neither Joe nor his friends showed their concern. So this is pronoun used according to the second subject. If the second subject is in first singular form, then we will write here according to that subject. About what they ate at the restaurant that night. See one more example. Now we can change it. Neither Joe's friend nor Joe. Now here we are having singular pronoun. So the subject is singular. So pronoun will agree with the subject. So we will write here his. Neither Joe's friends nor Joe showed his concern. There is removed because the subject is changed. About what they ate at the restaurant that night. Third rule is keep parallel structure intact. Be sure that you have equal grammatical units after both parts of the conjunction. So what is mean here? The meaning is that when we use conjunctions, correlative conjunction, we use with the similar part of speech. If we are using before noun, both the parts of the conjunction, if we are using before noun, if one part is used before noun or object or subject, the second part will also be used before noun, subject or object. Now see, you can have two main clauses like this. Not only did Joe grill a fish for Mary, but he also grilled for Tokyo, her cat. Not only used before before subject, and but also is also used before subject. We can't do this like not only we are using before verb and but also we are using before subject. No, we have to use with the same part of speech. If we are using before subject, both part will be used before subject. If we are using before noun or object, then both part will be used before noun. See, here we have changed the place. See, Joe grilled a fish for not only Mary but also Tokyo, her cat. Now we have used before subject or noun, we can say. So both the part of the conjunction will be used before the same thing, that is subject or object or noun. These are some sentences. I am giving you some seconds to complete. I think you have done. Now let's discuss all these sentences. This is what the answers are given here, and you can tally your answers and you can make corrections. So what we have discussed till now, 3 rules to make or to make sentences using correlative conjunctions. First is same parts of speech. It means in sentence we are having parts of speeches like subject, object, noun, pronoun, verb. So when we are using first part of correlative conjunction with subject, object or noun, anything if we are using, then the second part will also be used before the same part of speech. Suppose if we are using not only before subject but also will be used before subject. Second is, now see the example of first one. Not only Sandeep is intelligent but also smart. So here the sentence is not correct because we have used before here not only before subject, and here we are using before object. So it's wrong. What is the correct form? Sandeep is not only intelligent but also smart. So we are using with the adjective which are object here, smart and intelligent and smart, the same parts of speech. They neither need food nor shelter. Here, neither is used before verb and nor is used before object. So it's not correct. Then how can we make it right? They need neither food nor shelter. Both neither and nor are used before the same part of speech, that is objects. My uncle brought not only me to the city but also found a good job for me. Now again not only used before here object or we can say pronoun, and here it is used before verb, so it's again not correct. What is the correct form? My uncle not only brought, now it is before verb and here it is also before verb. So these are the correct sentences. The second is correct helping verb. This is also we can say subject verb concord. According to subject we have to write verb. Example of second point. Not only she but also her mother are going to the kitty party tonight. So we are having here two subjects, she and her mother. So which verb we will use here? We will use according to the second subject given. So the correct is not only she but also her mother is. So this second subject will have the singular form of verb. Neither Ram nor his friends is interested in your business. So here Ram and his friends are the two subjects, and the verb is here is, which is not agreeing with the second subject. So are is correct, which is agreeing with the second subject. So this is correct one. Neither Rahul nor his friends are interested in your business. So what is the rule of writing? Verb should agree with the second subject. The third thing, which is the third point here, correct position. This one is somewhat similar to this one, but there is a difference also. Generally, the sentence structure is subject, verb, object, and complement. So when we write sentence, it is having this structure: subject, verb, object, and complement. See here, the third point we are going to discuss, that is correct position. Correct position of what? Correct position of correlative conjunction. Either Divya likes tea or cock. See here, either is written before Divya. This is noun. And or is written before cock. It's also noun. So according to the first, see here first, it should be written before the same parts of speech. Here we are having the same part, noun and noun. But what is the difference? Difference is here regarding subject and object. See, subject is Divya, object is cock. So we are writing here either before subject or before object. It's not correct. So this sentence is incorrect. What we have to do? We have to use either or before either subject or object. So we will replace it. We'll write what? In which manner? It is in this like this is like this. Divya likes either tea or cock. Now this is the correct one. Same example. Neither Prem will invite Sanjay nor Ajay. Prem is noun. Ajay is noun. But it is subject. It is object. So this is not correct sentence. Replace it before object. Prem will invite neither Sanjay nor Ajay. Now this one is correct. So I think these three rules are clear to you. Hope you will be able to do today's exercise. Thank you for watching.